The Prime Minister has plenty on his mind, but on the agenda with ministers first thing were the Plan B rules, England's defence against the Omicron variant since December. And
this morning, the Cabinet concluded that because of the extraordinary booster campaign, together with the way the public have responded to the Plan B measures, we can return to Plan A in England and allow Plan B regulations to expire.
In England, that means an immediate end to guidance to work from home. Masks will be scrapped in secondary classrooms from tomorrow. From next Thursday, masks won't be compulsory in indoor public spaces, nor will COVID passes at nightclubs and big sports events, although some may choose to keep them. The data behind the decision shows yesterday the 7-day average for new infections fell below 100,000 for the first time since December 23rd. The number of deaths does lag behind, though, and is still rising, at 1,900 last week, an increase of 14% on the previous week. But hospital admissions are starting to fall. There were 15,000 over the past week, a drop of 2.9% on the week before.
We haven't seen the admissions that we might have done, and indeed there's been a slight reduction in the number of people going into hospital recently. There's also a genuine reduction in infection around many parts of the country.
The relaxation is dividing opinions, and so does another big step, the end to self-isolation for people testing positive from March the 24th. Anita has 2 children with weakened immunity.
They're already feeling worried with the situation as it is, with such high case numbers. But to take away the remaining restrictions makes their life even more stressful. Freedom for people that aren't vulnerable shouldn't come at the cost of making their lives harder for those that are vulnerable.
Other nations are moving at different speeds. Scotland's Omicron restrictions will end on Monday, but face masks will remain in public settings. In Wales, crowds will return to sporting events from Friday, and nightclubs can reopen the following week. In Northern Ireland, nightclubs remain closed. It's thanks to the booster campaign that we can start to plan for living with COVID, says the Prime Minister. As ever, the question is the timing right? Tessa Chapman, 5 News.